aboard. Enjoying the view, I hope. It is time for Silpada Saturdays. I do get paid. If you follow the link, go.silpada.com/Antonella. I get credit even if you decide not to buy things from the show and just want to skirt around the site. So I really do appreciate it. But let's get started because we're going to be hitting a little bit of rocky weather. But so far it's nice and calm, so I hope I can keep you here, and I really do appreciate spending this time with you. Let's start off with this bangle. This is the high skyline cuff bracelet. I said bangle, but it's a cuff bracelet. It's 4 payments of $45, and it's all sterling silver. In the center there, you have a 12 millimeter by 12 millimeter turquoise stone. And as far as the circumference goes, why do I always misplace my ruler? So you can kind of measure a bracelet or a cuff that you have, and you can see if it's going to fit you the same. So the widest point from side to side, it's about 2.5 inches, and then the stone is coming in almost at 1/2 inch. It's at 1/2 inch in width, the widest part, and then up and down on the stone you're at 3/4 inch. And when you look at this cuff, you look at that matrix and you see the copper in there that's naturally occurring in the turquoise, and then you have a crown setting where all of these are prongs, but they're crowned, so they just kind of grab the stone and hold on to it. And then the rest of it, the bracelet part of it, is all high polished, and look at how thick that sterling silver is. I mean, this is a weighty piece, I'm just gonna say. And then you can always custom fit it to your wrist by just giving it a little squeeze down here, never up by the stone, because when stones or the ornate items are towards the top of the bangle or the cuff, if you squeeze it, if you think about it, you're kind of opening up those crown settings that we were just talking about, and you never want to do that. That's the high skyline cuff bracelet, 4 payments of $45. Item number B5263TQ65. And you can either order by the item number or the name of it. And if you don't get it on the one thing, try it on the other, and then it'll usually come up. Let's look at this ring. This is the Wishful ring. It's item number R7032TQ8. It's 4 payments of $14, and sizes 5 to 11. And I always appreciate that, because when you walk into a brick and mortar store, they have one size. It's usually a size 6 or a size 7, but they don't have sizes 5 to 11. You have to pay to have it sized down or sized up. So that's not the case here with this ring. And you see that beautifully embedded turquoise. It's 10 millimeter by 4 millimeter. This also comes in amethyst, larimar, and mother of pearl. And the ring is 3/4 inch, and then up and down you are at almost 1/4 inch. Thick amount of sterling silver on this, seamless transition from the gemstone that you choose, and then of course the high polished band that goes all the way around. You don't have to size up on this ring. It kind of just fits the way it's supposed to. I do like it as a stacker. Like, I'm going to put this ring on that's coming up in the show, and look how pretty those two look together. Just an idea. It's the Wishful ring, 4 payments of $14, sizes 5 to 11, and item number R7032TQ8. Again, this is the turquoise, but it does come in amethyst, larimar, and mother of pearl. Just a sweet, easy ring to wear and just, you know, have on and not have to fuss with, not have to worry about. You see the pendant necklace I'm wearing? Not the pearl one, but the other one. Holy smokes, look at that. This is called the Healer Pendant Necklace. And it's 16 inches plus 2 inches, so it'll go to 18. Let me show this to you up close, but just on and layered with these pearls is super pretty. It's item number N6487TQ18. Use my mirror to get it off. You have to get a horrible close-up of me here. But it'll go all the way to 18 inches, which is nice too. And you're looking at, look at how pretty that is. It's like shields, and then that crystal blue and the turquoise. This is item number N6487 TQ18, the Healer Pendant Necklace, 4 payments of $28. It's a substantial pendant. That is a 12 millimeter by 16 millimeter turquoise that you're seeing, all bezel set in sterling silver. And let me just show you the back. It almost looks like an arrowhead, but not, like a feather, but not, I don't know. And then here's the back of it. Nice large bail too, so you can put it on a different chain if you wanted to. But the chain will go all the way to 18 inches. And I'm just going to throw my ruler in here and show you that it measures 1 inch, a little over. No, the boat's rocking, I can't tell. 1 1/4 inch in width at the widest point, and then up and down it's about 1 inch, and then here's where it protrudes off of the chest line, about 1/4 of an inch. It's just a different look. And if you notice right at the bail down here, you have this kind of twisting in sterling silver, and then you march into the turquoise and the collar of silver, and then this really beautiful shield of sterling silver that has been just softly hammered, and a little bit of etching just on the fringes of it to give it more drama and more detail. That's the Healer Pendant, N6487 TQ18, 4 payments of $28. You know, I wasn't able to check on the website if they're having a sale right now or not, so the prices I'm giving you are the highest price that it will be. If there's a sale going on, you're likely to find it when you click on the item and you'll see, oh wait, this is much less than what she said it was. So these earrings, I think they're a twofer, and I'll show you exactly why I feel that way. These are item number W3493. They're the turquoise drop earrings, but done with a fish hook. Where's my, done with a fish hook. Here's the front where it's embedded turquoise. They're the turquoise drop earring, W3493, with a mirror finish of sterling silver surrounding it. They're 4 payments of $19. But here's what I'm going to say. You see this little hook right here? If you open that a little bit, you can take this off and flip them around to all sterling silver. So really, on days that you want to wear all just sterling silver, you can flip those. And then on days that you want to enjoy the turquoise blue, you can flip them again. So really, you know, Silpada doesn't say this, I do. You have 2 pairs of earrings, because one side is turquoise, one side is silver. Let's give a measurement on these two, because they're going to drop down for you at about 1 3/4 inches, and then from side to side, just short of that 1/4 inch mark at the widest point. But you see that this little hook right here it has a bead over it. If you open it a little, you'll slide because of that ball bead. The turquoise, the piece will come off this way, but it will come off around the shepherd's hook. So think about that. I think it's a great way to have 2 different looks and only buying 1 earring. 4 payments of $19. W3493, the turquoise drop earrings. And I love the sway and the movement of them. Just they're very alluring. So since we're talking about a little bit of turquoise, let's take a look at the Fun Delight bead bracelet. And I'm going to take my cuff off so we can see this a little bit better. Oh, it's such a beautiful day. We've got 14 knots of wind. It's like perfect. This is the Fun Delight, and I'll put on, hang on, I'll leave my pearl ring stretch ring on, but I'm going to bring this back into play, only because I thought that this went together so pretty, light and easy. And then you have the turquoise earring, so it's just this very clean turquoisey look that's not overbearing. The Fun Delight bracelet is B5213M175. It's 4 payments of $14, and it's a 7.5 inch bracelet. And you're looking at jasper and hematite, and it's only on the top of the bracelet. Let me take it off so you can see it a little bit better off. But the bead, you know I love beads. So this has a pop of color, but there's a bracelet that's going to be coming up in just a little bit that doesn't have the colors in the beads. It's all just beads. So you see that, how it's all done in a beautiful white silver, and then you have the beads there. So just really fresh, really clean, really bright. That is the Fun Delight bead bracelet, 4 payments of $14, B5213M175. Let's go ahead and do that stretch ring now. And you know I'm always a fan of a stretch ring because my knuckles are bigger than this part of my finger. So I always have to buy a ring size that is big enough to go over the knuckle, but sometimes then when it gets to the more slender part of my finger, it bobbles, like it'll fall to one side of my hand, towards my pinky or towards my middle finger, especially if it has a bigger, weightier stone on top, and more than likely it will if I know me. So what I like about the stretch rings is you get them and they'll go over that larger part of the knuckle, but then they simmer down on that part of the hand that is more slender for most people. The other thing is, because it's stretch, you can wear it on different fingers, and you know, you can, I don't know about you, but I always buy the exact same ring size 8. Well, guess what? It usually only goes on this finger or this finger. And so to have a stretch ring, I'm able to go on multiple fingers. I can even go to my index finger to show you that, and it fits very comfortably. And the way that you order this is either medium/large, and that is sizes 9 to 11, or you order the small medium, which is everything under a size 9. So, and you see the beautiful silver beads and then the pearl there. This is called the Radiant Glow stretch ring. Comes in small/medium and medium/large for $35, and it's R6862M16-8. That's a 5 to 5.5 millimeter freshwater pearl, and then the beads are 3 to 4 millimeter, and it's easy on, easy off. So you roll it to get it off. I can even go, I think, on my pinky, and I would be okay there. So it's just really comfortable. The beads go all the way around, and it's called the Radiant Glow stretch ring. Again, if you are a ring size of 9 to 11, you would order the M/L, medium/large. And then if you're anything under that, below that, under a size 9, you would order the S/M, small/medium, R6862M16-8. Okay, let's look at that other bracelet. You know, when I was talking about the colors, and I said, well, you know what, if you don't want any colors, there's going to be another bracelet coming up. This one's $45. It's a great price. It's called the Falling Water Bracelet, item number B472875, and it's, I'm going to take it off, it's 7.5 inches in length. I'll show this to you up close. Lobster claw clasp is what brings it together. There's your Silpada hang tag, and it's just very clean, very fresh, looks beautiful with that stretch ring in the pearl. And it's called the Falling Water Bracelet. It's $45, and it does come in yellow, white, two-tone, and black. This is what we're calling the white. So it's, if you go on go.silpada.com/Antoinella and either put in the item number, which is B472875, or type in the name, which is Falling Water Bracelet, the choices will come up, whether you want to get this in yellow, white, two-tone, or black. But, and I love the weight of it too. It really has a hefty weight. There's sterling silver chain inside, so it's built to last. It's not a stretch bracelet if you kind of have an aversion to that. $45 for that, a fresh, clean look. But one more bracelet for you that I'm going to put on, that I kind of stacked them all with. This is called Just For Us bracelets, 4 payments of $19. And it's sterling silver, agate, hematite, jasper, and amazonite. I better take it off so you can see it better, but great colors in blues and greens and aquas. I mean, look at it with the water behind me. Comes together with the lobster claw clasp. And it's a 7.5 inch plus an inch extender. So this will go all the way to 8.5 inches, which for girls like me who have the larger wrist, that's awesome to have that much play in a bracelet. You don't find bracelets at 8.5 inches very often. But let's look at this again. So look at those beads and the color and the softness, the way they have that harmony between the two. Some of them are faceted, some are very raw. But that's a 5 to 6 millimeter agate, 4 millimeter hematite, 4 millimeter jasper, and a 4 millimeter amazonite. And then there's your lobster claw clasp and hang tag. That's 4 payments of $19. It's a great bracelet. It's called Just For Us. And the item number is B5300M185. I am totally digging that. I love that look. And the size, I can make it any size I want. Anywhere from 7.5 inches to 8.5 inches. So don't let that one go. Okay, then. This necklace. It's called the Forward Pendant Necklace. And what's so smart about this is the enhancer, which is a giant senorita clasp, is part of the beauty of the necklace, because then you have this beautiful drop of a 10 millimeter freshwater pearl. And it also comes on from the front. It's 18 inches total. It's called the Forward Pendant Necklace. Let me show it to you up close. And it's item number N6282 FWP18. It's 4 payments of $25. And you'll see right here where the senorita clasp, this is the closure, but they have that hanging pearl right there, which can sway back and forth between these two bars. And then what you do is when you want to put it on, you wrap it around your neck, you open the oversized senorita, and you go ahead and clasp it. And then you have this really pretty pendant in that circle. The rest of the pearls are 7 to 8 millimeter, and that large one at the bottom is a 10 millimeter freshwater pearl. 4 payments of $25. And as you look at the rest of the pearls, very pretty. And in between you have twins of diamond cut sterling silver beads. So you have beads and pearl, beads and pearl. Now I do have another necklace, and if you're going, you know, I have a lot of pearl necklaces and I just kind of want something different. I have one here that does the same thing, and it's going to be coming up, but I'll put it on so you can peek at it. Toggle closure on it, so again the closure is part of the ornate beauty, and it's just one singular large pearl. So we'll get to that in just 1 minute, but first I'm going to show you these pearl earrings that are just unique. You know, it's not a stud, which is what we're usually used to seeing, you know, pearl stud earring, and it's not quite a lever back, and it's not a fish hook. It's a locking, elongated locking fish hook / lever back. I don't know, what does that mean? But they're lovely because they have these 3 pearls that just sit on the wire. Here's where it hooks. This is what I was talking about. See that hook? So it goes through here, and then they lock, so they're really secure. But it's like this drop of pearls, and we don't usually get to see that in earrings. It's usually studs, or if you're lucky, a hoop, which I think I've only seen 1 pair of hoop pearl earrings, and we showed them here actually. But it's difficult to find almost like this stacked look of pearls. I'm going to measure these for you. They're called the Dots of Joy drop earring, and they're dropping down, can't they, an inch. They're dropping down an inch, and then from side to side they're coming in at about 1/4 of an inch. And those are 8 by 5 millimeter freshwater pearls. These are $35. So easy, 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 and go with everything. So if you're going to a graduation, a wedding, if you're going, you know, to a ball game, if you're going to a concert, they're just perfect. If you're going to the boardroom, you know, I always say this, from the boardroom to the baseball game, there are certain pieces that will work every single time. This is one of them. So they're just, again, ladylike and lovely because of the pearls. These are called Dots of Joy drop earrings. They're $35, and the item number is E5746WH. Okay. Oh, we have Bubby's pick. I love it. He picked this necklace. It's called the Center of Attention pendant. This is Bubby's pick, and I quote, this is what he says. This is an easy on and off necklace, and that clasp right up there in the front. I think the pearl is the perfect size. I think he's right. The man has good taste, especially in women. 4 payments of $13, and the item number is N6217PE18. And let me show you what he's talking about here with the pendant and the pearl. The pearl's pretty large. It's South Sea size. It is 11 to 12 millimeter, and the chain itself is 18 inches, and then you have the toggle on it, of course. But I'm going to measure that drop, and that is 3/4 of an inch. That is a very belly full pearl. Look at how pretty that pearl is. Well, the toggle comes around, and what it does is it becomes part of the ornate detail of the pendant, if I can say that. You'll see how that will sit on the neck. It's just lovely. It has a great look to it, and it's, again, very ladylike and a little bit different from, let's just say, you typically wear a single pearl pendant, which is really nice, but it's kind of cool to have something a little bit different, a little bit more unique that you don't see coming and going, and you see how that is because of the toggles. Perfect. It is N6217PE18, and it's 4 payments of $13. It's called the Center of Attention pendant necklace. It's getting windy. I've got one more item. Oh, just hoping my things don't fall over. Okay, it's this ring, and this is called the Power Suit Ring. Sizes 5 to 11. So again, lots of sizes available. 4 payments of $23 on this, and that pearl is a 10 millimeter freshwater pearl. The ring measures 3/4 of an inch, and then up and down it's about 1/2 an inch, and it's going to stand up about 1/4 of an inch, if not more. But you'll notice how it has sweeping waves of sterling silver, and then the pearl sits down in a singular band, and then another sweeping taffy-like sterling silver wave that comes down, and wah, my stuff is blowing. It's okay. And then the band does taper down. So for lack of, they sent me the wrong size. For lack of time and wind, I'm going to wrap it up with that last item. The Power Suit Ring, 4 payments of $23, sizes 5 to 11. Item number R7045FWP7. So that's it. I hope you're having a great weekend. Thank you for coming aboard Speranza with the captain and I. And we'll keep you updated on lots of things that are happening. Don't forget to order. You want to go to go.silpada.com/Antonella, and you can shop anything on the site, and I'll still get credit. Me and my family really appreciate it. Thank you. Bye-bye.